Now, a quick note. Here in Australia, we call chickens chooks. You might want to know that before I get into the video. What's up guys, Eddie67716 here. Welcome back to my third automation tutorial. In this automation tutorial, I'm going to show you the latest variant of the Infinite Chook spawner. So this is variant 3. Now, the biggest change between this version and number 2 is that the redstone is being upgraded to be silent, so it only operates when it needs to operate. So this is done with this circuitry right here, because the old design used to click all the time. The other difference is this one actually has a soul campfire because it's even quicker at killing the chickens. Alright, to build this, you're going to need 1 stack and a quarter of a stack of glass, about 15 building blocks, and a slab. This doesn't have to be wood, it can be whatever you like. About 12 redstone, 2 repeaters, 2 comparators, 4 droppers, 2 dispensers, 2 observers, 1 sticky piston, 7 hoppers, 3 redstone torches, a lever, a water bucket, a sign, a soul campfire or a normal campfire, but it's a bit slower, and 2 chests. Oh yeah, you're also gonna need at least a bunch of eggs, or you can even just use a couple of chooks, or chickens. So, like one or the other, they work. So, let's get right into building it. Okay, the first thing you want to do is find some flat ground that's around 8.9 spaces. It's 9 spaces long from the chest to the lever at the back. Or if you take away the chests, that's 7 blocks. So 8 by 9 is the space to build it in. Alright, come to where you want the back block of the right corner to be. Then place the lever here. Next you place redstone here, here, and here. Then you place blocks here and here. Then you need to place 2 blocks up right here. Then you need to place redstone on top of these blocks. You will then need to place a redstone torch here. Now, this is going to be the system that will change it from egg mode to chicken butcher mode. Oh yeah, redstone there. Now, the next thing you need to do is get some hoppers and some droppers. Now, place a dropper here facing upwards, then a hopper here. Then you need to place a hopper that faces into that block. Then you need to go here, place 1 dispenser, then place a hopper that goes into like this. So this is gonna like change the item direction. Now we can place 3 more hopper droppers here. No, 4. Yeah, 3 more. Then a dispenser here, and up there will be the egg chamber. Place 1 hopper here and another hopper here, depending on if you want more chickens. And then we can wrap this area completely in glass, like so. So this area will be where the chickens sit that will like lay eggs, and you can also add the chickens now. It can take 24 to 48 depending on how wide you make this. You can expand it a bit longer, but I don't know the exact limit, so I'll just put some chooks in here. And yeah, although actually I'll just kill them because I'd rather build this thing slightly quietly. Because there's too much clucking if you have it built like that. Alright, now the next thing you want to do is you want to build the system that actually controls all the, like the dispenser elevator. So what you need to do for that is, okay, get a comparator, and I'll get all the blocks I know I need in easy succession, and I'll get rid of that in case of, yeah. So you need to place a dispenser here. Then you need to place, okay, how do you build this again? I think it's a block here, redstone here, block above, block here, repeater here, redstone here, torch here, block here, torch here, redstone here, and I believe a block here. And I think that's gonna work. I'll just double check that it is working. Yeah, that seems to work, I think. We can also check that the junction works. So at the moment, it's all the everything that goes to these hoppers should end up in this dispenser. So if I place 7 hoppers, all 7 should end up in here. And then if I flick this, and I place 7 hoppers in here, they should end up in here. Alright, that's 6. There's one of them stuck in the system. One will usually get backed up in one of the droppers, like there. So that's all working fine. So this is the laying system done. Now we need to work on the hatching system. So the hatching system starts here at the front. You can place a block here, then place some wood here. Now what we need to do is... oh, I got rid of the glass. We need to surround this area with glass. So, you need to leave some spaces there. But other than that, the whole thing gets wrapped in. And then you continue it around like so. That's, I think, one too far. And here is where you can install your campfire. Although we'll do that a little bit later. So, we'll continue this up. So, now this wraps back here like this. And that area down here, this is where the chickens will sit. Then add an extra block layer around here. Alright, destroy that. So it needs to come 1.5 blocks above. Then what you can do is you can place a sign here. Then you need to place some water right here. Then this can come up 2 more blocks, and now it can be covered up. So this is where the chickens will be diverted. Okay, now I guess it's time we can install the hopper system. Remember, pressing shift to allow you to press hoppers without interfacing. Then we can place the chests in here. Now this entire line can be closed off. Oh wait, no, we've got the fireplace. So now it can be cut off. So this is the butchering area. Almost done. Now we just have to do the last bit of redstone, which controls this dispenser. Alright, the first thing we need to do is place an observer that faces into that block. Then we place an observer with 1 block in the middle, place a piston here. Now we need to... what do we need to do? Oh yeah, a comparator on top of this observer. Now this faces into this block, then you can cover this with 2 more blocks. Place 1 redstone here, you can place a repeater here, and a redstone here. Also of note, you can place the redstone and the repeater with powered rails if you add an observer facing into this piston. So now what this should do is whenever any items coming here, this comparator will turn on, turning this redstone on, which will extend this piston out. Then it will like empty out the dispenser. So if I add some items here, you can see all the items got dispensed out until they were no more items. So now it's what you're ready to do is to install the chickens. Okay, so you can add about 48 chickens with this design, so I'll just spam it somewhat. Now, if you have only a couple of chickens, you should have the lever on. But if you've got enough chickens ready to use the butchering mechanism, you can switch it off. So now all the eggs that fall into here are going to go through that hopper into the dispenser. Any eggs that go in here will be fired into here. Now the chicks will stay in that little area till they grow up. When they grow up, they will clip into the water, swim up, swim to the right, and fall down into the fire. And you have chicken and feathers in here. So that's basically the entire design done. Infinite Chuck Spawner Mark III. Right, you can see the machine's been sitting for a while and a bunch of chicks have spawned, but they're not going through the water, they're just staying in that little area. But once these chicks grow into adults, they'll go up through the water and get burned to smithereen and, like I said, chickens and feathers. And this is really good for trading with villagers, so it's a good starter farm, or for food if you want to eat chicken as your main food source. Or if you need to craft arrows and you don't yet have skeleton stuff, but then you also need to mine a lot of flint. If you can eat less chickens, you can just emit that hopper and make this glass area shorter. You probably could expand a couple more blocks, but there might be a point where all the chicks will start to suffocate. Like, entity cram would be the actual term. But yeah, so... yeah, you just saw 2 eggs get fired through that. So this design is a lot quieter than the older design, minus all the chickens clucking. If you press F3, look at the C, where you see the C and the E and the P, look at the E and you can see how many chickens you have. But be careful, this might not be exact, because sometimes it shows the other line. But you can roughly get it to a point where, just before they cram, for maximum efficiency, and that should hopefully be that point. So any more chickens, I think they start to die. Alright, telling from the fact that there's a chicken down there, I think this is right near the point where chicks are going to start growing up and becoming chicken. Oh, there was one just then. So yeah, this is what will happen whenever they grow. They'll just pop through the water and fall into the fire. See if we can capture one more. I'll be waiting when it happens. Oh no! You can't hide forever. Or can you? There he is. I look away and I look back and one's already grown. No. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. It's toying with me. One appeared right when I looked away, and they won't do it again. There's one. And the chicken count went up. Alright, this is going to be the end of this video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more of my content, or show support for the channel, please subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Well, my next automation video, I'll show you my creeper grinder that I built in Stobycraft. So yeah, this has been 867716. Goodbye!